Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It is me, Time Reacts. So guys, today I wanted to actually talk about this lady by the name of Bevelyn Williams. And she was actually the lady that got sentenced to 3 years for she went up to some parent parenthood clinic, and now they said that she was praying and stuff. And they said that she actually got really violent. Like, people aren't telling you guys the whole story about that lady. That lady got really violent up in there. She went over there and tried to stop these women from terminating their pregnancies because of whatever reason they wanted to do it. Like, you don't have no right to go over there, lady, and tell anybody what they can do with their body. On top of that, this lady was very violent. Like, she smashed somebody's hand. She smashed a volunteer's hand in the door, and the lady was screaming, saying, she's crushing my hand. She's crushing my hand. They said that lady had to go to the hospital, and she even had fractures on her hand, guys, that she had to go to the hospital for. So people are not real, and that's why I'm telling you about a lot of these people, a lot of these pro-black people. They're not going to tell you the whole situation. A lot of these people are very violent, and that's what happened with this lady. She was very violent. They didn't just give her 3 years because she was up there praying. Like, come on, man. Let's get it together. Like, stop lying to people. That lady came up there with a vengeance and was mad at them ladies. And they was like she was going berserk. Like, she was pushing people out the way. She put her whole body against the door. And when the volunteer was trying to get in there, like, she was trying to tell her, like, look, lady, like, listen, I don't know what your beef is or whatever, but look, we gotta get in here so we can get things going, get things flowing. And she didn't want that. She was pushing them out the way. The one volunteer tried to open the door. She crushed her hand in the door, and people are just acting like this lady was so innocent. And now she's crying online. Lady, you weren't innocent. You shouldn't have never went up there. Sometimes you just have sometimes you just have to leave stuff to the big boys, okay? And the thing that this lady don't understand is that you don't rule anything, lady. You don't rule anything. You're not you're not in those high spaces where you can go to a place like that and demand them to stop. So she went over there. Now she has to do 3 years, and her kid, I heard that she has kids. Your kids are not even going to see you. So what was this all for? What was this all for? Because you were trying to, what were you trying to do? You trying to make a point or something? You were trying to make a point that you were going to go up there and be violent and crush people's hands and doors and stuff and try to hurt people. They talking about she was praying and she didn't want this to happen to these babies. But you came over there, lady, with violence. If she was really somebody that was trying to bring peace and she really didn't want this to happen to those babies, why would you go up there and be violent and do all this violent stuff and pushing people and telling them they can't go in there and hurting people, physically hurting somebody? That's why I'm glad that I looked into this story, because I knew that people were going to come on their platform and they were going to lie about what was going on, what was really going on. And what was really going on is this lady went up there with a vengeance. She went up there to try to hurt somebody. She didn't give a dag going damn it about those kids. She didn't care about those kids that were gonna be terminated. She didn't care, because if she really cared, she would have came up there with a sensible mind, and she wouldn't came with violence. Then Martin Luther King said no violence. Didn't he say that? Y'all talk about y'all supposed to be filing behind him. He said no violence. But this lady, clearly that's what she wanted. And heck, you know, she got 3 years now. She had 3 years to think about the things that she does in this world. And you just can't go places and do what you, even if you think is the right thing to do. Sometimes you can't do that, guys. You can't just go places and say, hey, no, you can't go in here. Hey, what are you doing? And slamming people's hands and doors and stuff, being violent to people because you're trying to get a point across. I think a lot of this stems from this social media and just people wanting to get a lot of views and stuff. Because I feel like that's all it was about, is getting some views and making money. And it's crazy that it has come to this, that we have this social media that was supposed to be so positive, where we can get on our platforms and we can help other people. But it seems like ain't nobody helping no more. It seems like people are all about themselves and getting their little views when they're hurting other people. Lady, you hurt that woman. That woman had to go to the hospital. You hurt her. Do you understand? This lady hurt somebody? And everybody wants to jump on the bandwagon, jump on her side. But how about the lady that was hurt in this whole situation? How about her? Nobody cares about her. Nobody's saying nothing about the lady that got her freaking hand crushed in the daggone door. Nobody cares about that. Like, stop it. Stop with the lies. I told y'all before that I'm going to come on here and I'm going to debunk a lot of these lies that y'all are hearing. I'm going to start to look through these situations and these stories, and I'm going to try my best to debunk the lies. Because one thing, if you do know me, guys, I hate a freaking liar. I hate people that get on their platform and they just sit there and just lie all the time because they want to get likes and views. This whole situation is a very serious situation. Whatever way you look at it, is a very serious situation. But this lady had no right to go up there and try to block these people from doing what these mothers wanted to do. It was not her choice to do it. It was not her choice to do it. Now, was she going to help these women? When these women were in need of baby formula and Pampers and help, was this lady going to help them? Was Miss Williams going to help them with that? Did she have a plan instead of going up there and being violent? Because if she was really trying to help these women out, she would be like, hey, don't do this. Look, I help you out. Like, what's wrong? Well, my kid's father, he left, and I don't think I'm going to have him on. Don't worry about it. I'm going to get y'all up some money. I'm going to get y'all some money, and we're going to do it like this, and y'all don't have to do that. Did she say that? No. She did not say that, because you know what? She didn't have a plan, guys. Her plan was to go up there and cause a lot of confusion. And with her causing a lot of confusion, now her life is in a lot of confusion. And she's going to have to do 3.5 years this lady is going to have to do, because she just could not stay out of certain stuff that had nothing to do with her. It was none of her business. Okay? None of her business. So, guys, that's all I wanted to say about that story. I just wanted to tell you guys what actually really happened and why people are just going to tell their side of the story and what they want you to hear. But I'm going to tell you the real and what you need to hear, because you don't need to hear lies. You don't need to, I'm sorry, y'all. You don't need to hear lies. Okay? That's what you don't need to hear. And that's exactly what happened when that's exactly what happened when this lady Bevelyn Williams came on here. That lady know what she did, and she needs to apologize to that lady, the volunteer that she slammed her and crushed her hand in the door. You need to apologize to her when you finish doing them 3 years. I'm out, guys. Like, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you won't miss another video from me. I'll see you guys in another one. Peace.